I wanted to know about collaborations, Fednow, Ripple, XRP, and any fresh information or news. I have it all, guys. I also received several oldies. Let's proceed to review this material. As you work through this, you'll want to take a seat. Before we begin, make sure you comprehend it completely. Naturally, Fednow, Swift, Ripple, and ACI worldwide. Come on, let's play. The Fed launched the Fednow service in order to take advantage of this potential and better support contemporary economies. One of the first Fednow service providers to receive full certification is ACI worldwide. We currently support both immediate payment systems throughout the United States, which is in addition to our extensive experience as a clearinghouse technology provider for RTP. Instant payments can help banks draw in and keep consumers, create new revenue streams, and stay competitive in a world that is getting faster by enabling account-to-account transactions. Agility and speed are essential. Transactions are finished in seconds as opposed to days, which maximizes money transfers through quicker communication and greater transparency. But agility and speed are meaningless without strong security. Our award-winning fraud scoring service is included with ACI Solutions, allowing you to effortlessly manage your instant payment strategy with the use of industry-leading enterprise fraud intelligence powered by federated machine learning, a patented responsible AI and incremental learning technology. ACI provides pre-built and customized integrated solutions that interact with your current payment systems and provide value-added business services like liquidity management. They also use ISO 20022 messaging to help you make better decisions. You can easily progress from last-mile connectivity to full payments orchestration, or you can just go from receive-only to the full range of capabilities across the Fednow service and RTP network, which offers interoperability thanks to proven technology built to scale. However, how can real-time payments be incorporated in a flexible manner? Naturally, all I wanted to do was show you these documents. ACI is really important. Every day they process payments totaling trillions of dollars, and annually, they process quadrillions. Therefore, it's crucial to find out the technology they're most interested in using. They've had a Fednow connection for a while. Indeed, they have been a Ripple partner for a considerable amount of time. The European Central Bank, Fednow, Ripple, and XRP flicked the switch. Brad Kimes explains it to us. Allow me to perform for you. It's happening now, and there are two. And now that the United States is taking action, it is beginning to happen with international cooperation and concerted effort. I've been saying that for years. Since it will be a while, the United States is the driving force behind the cryptocurrency bull cycle rather than the bull-run bull cycle. The world's biggest economy is turning on its lights. According to the world's largest economy, we're joining the fray. On the other end of the spectrum lies the world's largest economy. Here are Mica and Ripple. Take a look. Mica, Ripple. All of stuff matters, you know. You are aware that the European Central Bank is currently hammering the drums about the introduction of their own payment system, the identical one. And now they're discussing Ripple, like the cryptocurrency-enabled payment system offered by Ripple. I'm just displaying these things because, well, what else could I do? Other than identifying these indicators that we are quite close, what more are we to do? Perhaps there are additional blockchains involved. It's not some other blockchains in my opinion. Okay. According to BIS documents from October 2024, connecting Mexico's SPI to the Fednow system can lower the cost of cross-border payments. The Fednow payment mechanism is therefore domestic. It will have cross-border rails in the future. They will require some kind of service for those cross-border railroads when that occurs or when we make that leap, particularly if certain banks aren't yet connected to Fednow. It will be crucial to go through partners. Here is the brief update and footage that I previously read to you. Here's what I'll demonstrate. Fednow links with Ripple. It dates all the way back to Ryan Zagone in 2017-2018. You mean the Federal Reserve Faster Payments pilot? People are saying things like, you know, people don't know, or they know and they don't want anybody else to really know, because maybe they don't like Ripple, don't like XRP, and they don't want to see it succeed. They want their XYZ token to succeed over, let's say, XRP. I find it amusing that many people will blatantly go buy Bitcoin because it's a store of value, right? Like, that's awesome. However, they won't go out and purchase anything that is truly useful, are they? Isn't it wonderful to have a store of value? Although we have gold, silver, and other commodities, it's preferable to have something that can be utilized for all of these purposes. Isn't that right? Not only cross-border payments, but also stable coins, digital currencies issued by central banks, and bank private ledgers. You see what we're trying to say here. Volante's Fednow solution is offered as a cloud service as well as on-premise. It is native to ISO 20022 and has active deployment and real-time features built in. A cutting-edge solution designed for a constantly evolving payments landscape. And with more than 300 APIs and services available right now, Volante makes it simple for you to get to market fast. The best part is that Volante's Fednow service solution can be extended to ACH, Fedwire, TCH/RTP, and Swift cross-border are all designed to expand with your company. Volante's dependable and safe payment methods protect the privacy of both you and your clients. They hold SOC 1, SOC 2, and ISO 27001 certifications. Did you also know that Volante handled the first real-time payment in the United States? They now manage millions of transactions annually. It's impressive. With Volante, begin your Fednow adventure right now. On this, Roger Veer commented, networking effects. Fednow, XRP, Volante, and Ripple are all constructing network effects on Ripple. Because it starts network effects, Ripple is essential to the growth of the Internet of Value. This one was released by Y and Matthew Ailey. Via the Ripple link, XRP could be settled using the Volante platform. We are eager for additional banks to join. Hi there, Volante Tech. Excuse me, but Matthew mentioned that XRP will be used. Definitely, they said. After that I went through this. Do you recall the video I made? You've seen me walk through each of these if you've watched any of my videos. You would be shocked to learn how many direct or indirect ties you would find with Ripple, XRP, and the other 27 early Fednow partnerships and adoptions. I have really read through the full list. In actuality, Fednow is a massive, enormous organization that is simply amazing to witness, much like CGI, ECS, FS Global, Fine Astra, and ECS, correct? Finsley. Additionally, there are a few of these smaller businesses, around the end of this list. One big one is Temen. Visa, of course. Okay, so the IMF is the source of this diagram. It displays Ripple and Fednow, correct? Therefore, Fednow is located in the center. If we scroll in here, check Federal Reserve, Clearing RTP, Fed, ACH EPN, and TCH. Followed immediately by IBM, WorldWire, and RippleNet. Additionally, banks from all around the world are eager to connect to Fed today and take use of all these new capabilities, not just those in the United States. I'll play this now. Rai de Bakura is my name. I am now the Chief of Project Management for Digital Transformation at Kairam Man Bank. One of Jordan's 4 major banks is Kairam Man Bank. Both the private sector and the vast bulk of the public sector rely on them for banking services. In addition to offering innovative solutions that are very compatible with our goals, Finastor also has a highly capable delivery staff that the bank depends on. Thus far, our collaboration with Finastor has demonstrated nothing but their willingness to assist us throughout the project, from the start to its completion. When we discuss trade finance for corporations, the objective is for them to come and help themselves to what they need to do. The plantation was amazing. The staff at Finastor has done a great job of supporting and delivering what we do. When we needed them, they were always there. The quality that we seek in a mate is someone who will